How do you feel about Woody so far? You love the hire. You're the one who talked me into it. When he got hired, I was like, I honestly don't know how to feel. And then I called you and you said, Woody's going to kill it.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Well, I think he's got them playing hard on both ends of the floor. I think they need to be stronger with the ball and obviously cut back on the turnovers and make free throws. But I think Woody's been doing some good things. And I know the not just Bloomington, but the state of Indiana is pretty fired up because he's down there.
Yeah.
It's all the talk in the state of Indiana right now is Woody and the Hoosiers. Not so much the.
Until this crap came out today.
This crap. Trace Jackson Davis, though. I mean, that's first team. He's first team All-American right now. Had some of the biggest games of the early season, 5 weeks in.
Yeah, he has. He's played well at times. I'd like to see him catch the ball and be a little stronger with it. But other than that, he's doing all right.
One of the things I love about
Makes some clutch free throws.
One of the things I love about Woody and Trace Jackson Davis is Woody spent all offseason, not all offseason, but whatever. He gets the job, and the first thing he does is he convinces TJD to come back. And the big hook I remember in the offseason was like, we need you to come back because you got to work on your jump shot so you can be, better. It can help out your draft stock. And then Trace said, I will come back. I will not work on my jump shot. In fact, I'm going to dunk everything now.
Yes.
And now he just leaves the country and he's like, what if instead of jump shots, I just dunk everything? He's like, all right.
Didn't Woody take him into a tape session? Was like, this is all the things that you do wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was great.
He shoots fewer jump shots now than he did at any point before this.
Efficiency.
He's just dunking on everybody. It's amazing.
The analytics there.
What about? We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Coach K. We got that on the show. Coach K, people forget that, started at Indiana.
Protege.
The first coaching job you ever had was you weren't there when he was there, right? You weren't in school when Coach K
No, he was there before I was, but I went to camp down there the summer he was there.
Oh, really?
Any memories from Coach K, young Coach K?
Absolutely. I think it was John Laskowski was doing at camp, doing a free throw demonstration. And I was laid back because it was early in the morning and I was going into my senior year and wasn't terribly interested in shooting free throws, kind of like I used to in the last couple of years. So Knight sees me laying back. I don't talk like this. I don't talk like y'all do on your show. But anyway, Knight sees me and goes, "Hey, you." And I'm like, oh, boy, there's three of us there. A friend of mine and then another friend of mine who ended up going to, Mark's namesake, played at Michigan.
Yeah.
So Knight sees me laying back and he said, "I don't take that from Scott May and I don't take that from Quinn Buckner. I'm sure as the hell not going to take it from you. Get your ass out of here." And then he looked at my best friend who he knew because he was recruiting him. He goes, "And you," and he skipped over to the other guy. He said, "You go too." And Mark Lozier, a dear friend who hit a shot in 79 to beat Magic at Michigan State, right when regional sports television was coming out. But anyway, so we went back to our dorm room. Coach K somehow found out who we were and where our room was and came up and got us, knocked on the door and said, "I'd like for you guys to go talk to Coach Knight and apologize so you can enjoy the rest of the camp week." So he did, and we went in, and Knight started yelling and screaming at me because I was going into my senior year. My other buddy was going into his sophomore year, and he hit me on the back, and I stumbled, and then I turned around and swung. No, I didn't swing at him.
So hang on a second. Are you the first person Coach K ever disciplined?
Yeah,
is this the first example of Coach K ever going into someone's locker room?
Power.
Yeah.
You were the start of it all.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
he took the.
That was the soft side. That was the. I was the first good guy act from Coach K, I think.
Yeah. Oh my God, my dad was the first. Like he scolded Dylan Brooks. We remember that in the tournament.
You better.
He said you're better than
that.
My dad is the first instance of Coach K hunting down a kid who misbehaved and saying,
"You can be better.
You can be better.
Yeah.
Look inside yourself and be better, please.
Look at me."
I ran into him in the hallway. Was it 91 when they won it in Indianapolis?
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Duke won it, was 91, I think, right?
91. They won 91, 92. Yeah.
Yeah. So Coach, I saw him and I asked him about the incident. He said I didn't tell him about it, but he said he remembered coming up and doing that. So great guy. I really respected him because he did that to a young kid. So I've enjoyed following him. So it was a good experience.
Dad,
Coach K farewell tour.
Coach K got
it just keeps churning on. How did he get to you, Coach Titus? Who reached out to you?
I don't know how he found us.
Nolan Smith. Send a package to the Titus house.
We're saying you're at a loss for words over there. You're just, it looks like you have a gun held to your head as we're talking about Coach K. You're just like, he was a great guy. And
no, he has been. He's done all right.
Oh man,
he's not Bob Knight, but he did all right.
Speaking of Camp State, I think I've told this story on the show before. The proudest my father has ever been of me, and this isn't even a joke. This is honest to God truth. The proudest my father ever in the history of my life has been of me was when I went up to Purdue basketball camp. I only went up because my mom made me go up. My mom is, as we've talked about on the show, Laura Legend. She's like, you got to come up to Purdue camp. It's a camp full of Purdue kids, so imagine how good they all sucked. They were terrible. And I won everything. Like the free throw contest, the dribble tag, what have you, knockout. I'm just racking up these awards. And at the end of the camp, they start announcing all the winners. And I'm like 6 years old or 7 years old or something. And they're announcing like all the winners to come get your trophies. And every time I would go up to get a trophy, I would not shake Gene Candy's hand as he gave me the trophy. I would put my head down and take the trophy and turn around and walk away. And my dad, like, he's never been proud. I swear to God, he has never been prouder of me than when I would not shake Gene Candy's hand.
Actually, you didn't go up there. You sat there and you made Coach Katie come to you.
Oh, really?
And he handed you the trophy, and he reads the next winner, and he goes, Mark Titus. Oh no! So he walks back and he goes, "You going to shake my hand this time?" And you go. He goes, boy, you got some Bobby Knight in you.
Oh my God, that's so good.
So that was a good time. That was fun.
There you go. Anything else you want to say? Any other?
Can we just shout out that Coach Knight is back there on the program too? That's true. Yeah. Hell hath frozen over. I mean, we thought that was never going to be possible, but that's what Woody has brought back into the fold as well.
Purdue fans love this, by the way, that we had Dad on to talk about Purdue. We just talk about IU the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
they get it.
Yeah, no, it's still what number one is.
Are you Dad? Are we going to the game? Purdue when Purdue comes to Assembly Hall, we should do that. I think Fox has it.
That'd be awesome. Let's do it.
This is true, Ted. I told Fox they do like a bidding deal where they bid for games. Bid with ESPN and all that stuff, and they looked at the Big Ten schedule, and they one of the people here at Fox asked me like what games are under the radar. Like we know Michigan State, everyone wants to watch that. Like Ohio State,
or do they?
Ohio State, Michigan will be good, obviously, but they're like, what's an under the radar game? I was like, if you guys don't get Purdue at Indiana this year, when IU fans have talked themselves into Mike Woodson, Purdue might be number one. It's happening now. Fox got it, so they listened to me. So we have the rights. January 20th, I think. Purdue's playing at IU, so we'll see if Purdue can win. What would be their 12th in a row? I think.
Forget about that. USC will be ranked first by then.
Hey there, thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full friend of the program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.